Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play some GeoGuessr. This is a world challenge from JLim201. Of course, Jeff is a quite prolific contributor these days, and I thank him for it. It provides much entertainment on the channel through our GeoGuessr streams, I was going to say. And then I tried to stop myself, and then it was awkward. And let's just put this behind us. No particular theme. I could tell you, just looking at this, it is, so far the theme is places I would never go. Ever! God, that's terrifying. Yep, no way. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous, but no way. Whew. Glad they're having a good time, but no way. Is it just these people on the bridge? Really? Jeff? What are you doing, man? Alright, so we end up here. Lots of Caucasian people. The rainforest canopy. We're in the rainforest, apparently. Here's a problem with that. There's a lot of rainforest in the world. For instance, did you know that most of the Pacific Northwest is a rainforest? And given the fact that I'm looking at bald eagles, I feel like I'm in the Pacific Northwest. It's English. The something something rainforest, something 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 Douglas fir. Something Bigfoot, I assume. I don't know. Something timber company. I mean, I think we're in the Pacific Northwest, to be honest with you. It looks like that type of rainforest. But I would not go on this bridge. God, no. Oh, God almighty, no. Hey, your thumb is gigantic on your selfie stick, just so you know. Really quite distracting. Beautiful view. Looked like a Park Service thing, so maybe we're in the Olympic National. Mount Olympus, maybe. I mean, is there anything that shows, hey, here's like a ranger outpost or something? Not really. How about over here in the Mount Baker Snoqualmie National Forest? The Cascades. I mean, it could be Mount Rainier. I honestly don't know. Anywhere in here is going to be pretty good, though. I hate to give you a short guess, but I mean, obviously, this is for the view. This one's for the view. Trying to guess it's in the Pacific Northwest. Catch the rainforest connection, and go. Oh, it's in Vancouver, eh? North of the city. Oh yeah, you can see it right there. It's the Capilano Suspension Bridge. I don't know why I sound like a Southern Ontarian when I'm talking about Vancouver. And I could say that because, boy, did I grow up near Southern Ontario. Whew. I mean, many of them did not have an accent quite that thick. But some of them sure did. Yikes. Let's see. Sorry, I kind of have to take this text. I'm trying to plan my vacation here. It's a 3-day little trip back home. I'll be driving down from this location. I'm not going to say on my YouTube channel. So, not too early. Having breakfast with some friends on my drive back on Sunday. It's going to be a jam-packed week. Dinner with the fam on Friday. Then the whole reason that I'm going home is... This looks very European, by the way. The whole reason I'm going home is for my fantasy baseball draft on Tuesday. So, surprise, I play fantasy baseball. Excuse me. The league, I believe, is now 30 years old. If not older than that, it might be actually be closer to 35. I first had a team in 99, I believe. Then I left the league from like 2005 to 2010 because I moved out of state and the internet wasn't really what it was and we didn't keep up as much as we did. And you said 2005, but YouTuber, there was Facebook in 2005? Yes, and I was on it. My university was one of the first ones to be on Facebook. But the point of the matter is that the people that I was in this league with would not have been in it. I mean, I joined the league when I was 18 or 19 and most of the guys were like 30 or 40, right? So it's a little different now, and I'm a little bit older than that, as I've now dated myself. Gobeli is a company name here. Bao de Levi. And so, like I said, I dropped out in about 2005, but then rejoined. It might have been like 2012. That's very German. Picnicplatz Fjordstelle? Oh, you know what? This could be Austria, maybe. One of the few Austrian places. There's not a lot of Austrian places, though, so maybe this is Switzerland. Oh, we'll wait and see if we see some more French. See any French. So with this baseball league, it's a keeper league, and that just said 1FR, like it's in France or something. Willkommen, bienvenue, cheers, hello. .ck, we are in, or CH, rather, which is Schweiz. So we are in the Switzerland. In this Keeper League, we have a live draft. And I haven't been at the live draft since before I left the league. So it's been over a decade since I've seen some of these guys. And now that I have weekends off, I said, you know what? I'm going to take a PTO day on Friday because I'm also in my own PTO pool. I'm the only one that can affect it. So it's a beautiful thing. My boss said, go ahead and enjoy the day. 17 kilometers to Bottingen? Oh, Bottingen/BE. 17 kilometers to... Can't be Belgium if you don't touch. Oh, it's probably one of those split cities. Of course, why not? Gorgeous view. I like doing all sorts of things. I'm drinking soda. I've got a homemade soda thing again, so I have to cap and uncap. It's so much less convenient than drinking out of a can. So anyway, I'm going to go up and hang out with these guys and do my baseball draft on Saturday morning. So rather than drive 4 hours for a draft that starts at 10 a.m., I figure I'll go hang out with the parents and then just drive an hour to where this draft is going to be, which is much, much better. So then Saturday night, I'm going to meet with a friend of mine, and we're going to go out for cake, apparently. I said, do you want to do drinks or coffee or dinner or something? And she said cake. So I'm okay with that. We're going to go out for cake. And on my way back through, I'm going to meet some of my former coworkers and hang out with them to basically have Sunday breakfast, maybe Sunday brunch. And then get home and record. Now, you'll notice I'm recording the last video for this week, because it's a Sunday, and that Sunday ends my weeks. Which will tell you a little bit about how far behind I am and how worried I am about making this work, because we are getting to that point where I'm going to be 10 to 12 hour days at work. And that's scary. It's a tunnel. I'm actually going to go through the tunnel. Wow. I guess it wasn't that long. Just recently, GeoGuessr hasn't been showing us tunnels. That was just a tunnel warning sign. Well, I mean, we're in Switzerland. What more do you really want? I mean, exact locations might be nice, but I'm okay with this. We just went through the mountains, not deep. Let's say we're like somewhere over here. I can live with that. I can't live with that. We were in France? Oh, no, I clicked in France. Oh, I can't handle that. I didn't know I was clicking in France. Oh. Wah. Do-do-do-do. Will do, I'm guessing, like, let's see, if I do 10, we'd finish eating at 11 or 12. I'm home by 2. Yeah, that'll work. I'm guessing like 10-ish. Okay. Cool. Cool. My first thought looking at this was, wow, African safari. But it could just as easily be in Australia. Really? I hate that. If you show me a circle, I should be able to click there. If you don't want me to click there, don't show me the circle. The Kunia woman came from far away in the east to hatch her children at Uluru. She carried her eggs strung around her neck like a necklace and brought them to rest at Kunia Piti on Uluru's northeast corner. There she left the eggs on the ground. Kunaya camped at Tapuchi, I think, and hunted in the nearby sandhills. As she left and entered her camp, she formed deep grooves into the rock. There it is, look. That's a joke. These grooves are still there. One day, Kunia had to draw on all her physical and magical powers to avenge the death of her young nephew, also a Kunia and sometimes called Kuniawate. He had enraged a group of Liru, or poisonous snakes, who traveled from the southwest to take revenge on him. The Liru saw him resting at the base of Uluru and rushed upon him, hurling their spears. Many spears hit the rock face with such force that they pierced it, leaving a series of round holes which are still obvious on the west side of Uluru. The poor Kuniawati, outnumbered, dodged what he could, but eventually fell dead, pierced by many wounds. It's a card in Middle Earth. When news of the young python's death must have probably supposed to be reached his aunt on the other side of Uluru, she was overcome with grief and anger. She raced along the curves of the rock to Mitajulu waterhole, where she confronted one of the Liru warriors who mocked her grief and rage. Kunia began a dance of immense power and magic. As she moved towards the Liru warriors, she scooped up sand and rubbed it over her body. Her rage was so great that it spread like a poison, saturating the area at that time. Can I get closer to this? Because that would be awesome. No, you suck! Because I'd love to know the rest of that story. That's okay. It sounds African. I don't see the holes. Is that what I consider to be a hole? Could be. I don't even know if we're on the west side, to be honest with you. West side! Okay. It's cool. It's probably hella famous. Ooh. Oh. Maybe. Nope. I think I would catch part of it. Alright. Can I get out to the road? It appears the answer is no. Should have shook harder on the rock. Or on the 8-ball. Because there's cars there, man. This could just as easily be the American Southwest, but I don't think it is. Ooh, baby, a subscriber. Not really. Boy, was I hoping this map would be more helpful. I was thinking I'd get a map of Australia or something. I can't really see anything. That looks like the flag of Belgium on its side. I mean, I don't know. Sorry, making plans. Okay. These are important, right? Gotta plan ahead. Spontaneity is dead once you hit your 30s, it seems. What's it gonna be, hot shot? It's something fighting snakes. Is that an African problem? Or is that an Australian problem? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. It's the southern United States. I mean, I don't know. As an origin story, it's interesting. I think do not climb. That's good advice. I think. Oh, just put me. What are you doing? Putting me next to the road. That's so cruel. We are driving on the left for sure. I think we're in Australia. I really do. Oh, these are the holes that they're talking about. Huh. Oh, snap. Look at all these languages that say, hey, dumbasses, don't climb on this shit. Mm-hmm. If you look to your left, you will see the something of the it's some sort of walk. Oh man. There are other things to do. There are other challenging and interesting things to do in the, we now know that word to be Uluru, Katachieta National Park. Our traditional law teaches us the proper way to behave. We ask you to respect our law by not climbing Uluru. What visitors call the climb is the traditional something. It's like some sort of sacred something. We have a responsibility to teach and safeguard something of our land. The climb is dangerous and too many people have died. Oh God, have died while attempting to climb Uluru. Many others have been, I hope that's not impaled, while climbing. Probably says injured. We feel great sadness when a person dies or is hurt on our land. Something about you and we worry about you. We worry about you and we worry about family. So there's other stuff to do at Uluru. Where is Uluru? When you visit the cultural center, I think that's ER or RE, you will learn something about the significance of Uluru in our law, capital L, and culture. Please do this before you decide whether to climb. It's telling you not to climb. It looks pretty clear. You shouldn't climb the damn thing. And then you end by saying, well, I mean, you gotta pick for yourself. That is not good advice. Help protect the vegetation. Remain on the track. And then we're nowhere near the parking lot. This is weird. "20 minutes in, we've got 3 guesses. I'm committing. I think it's horrible. It is Australia. Uluru. There it is. It's Aboriginal culture in Uluru. Mutujulu. Uluru Katatutu National Park. It's pretty much, that's all it is that mountain. Cool. Alright. United States of America and or Canada. Obviously can't be both. I'm just making a joke. Looks like US though. Crappy camera seems to confirm what we already knew. And not just like that. It's gorgeous. We are... kind of looks like... Georgia. Sounds strange, I know. Waterfront 603. is your area code. Could be 602, but I believe it's 603. Sure, it's not 702. I know where that is. Right away. It is indeed the United States. The Red Gate. The crappy camera gate. Westwood Bay. Westwood Radio 1. Waterfront. 603. Definitely 603. Is your area code. If it is your area code, give me a call. Let me know where we are. Help a frog out. I mean, it's any town USA. Really. Wow, I need to go back one, and it won't let me because I went too far. So I'll have to zoom back in and then piece up to it. Ooh. Southern Maine at invisiblefence.com. Serving Southern Maine and Seacoast, New Hampshire. Could be either one then. Let's sneak up to this one. Sponsor a highway. Doesn't tell you which state. I'm going to guess you let me go there earlier. Don't you dare not let me go there now. Okay. Maine itself. Which is exactly like Georgia, but colder. Otherwise, they're basically the same state. I mean, they're both on the Atlantic. They both have A's and I's in their name. They're both states. I need a beverage, guys. Sorry. Normally I would wait in the middle. Oh, perfect shot to pause on. So we're in Maine. Yeah. The only part of Maine I know of is Bangor. Spelled with an O. And the capital is Augusta? Pretty sure the capital is Augusta. This is North or South Woods. It is the North Woods, Pleasant Valley, Sandy Island. Maybe we're on Sandy Island. Let's see, is there a Sandy Island? There's a Mount Desert in the Southwest Arbor. Grand Manan Island. Bar Arbor. Oh, there's a Portland, Maine, of course. They had a vote in Oregon way back in the day when they named Portland. They had two choices, Portland or Boston, so we almost had a second Boston. Not saying there isn't a second Boston, but what I'm saying is there might have been, another one. There's Searsport. North Woods, Pleasant Valley, Sandy Island. Well, look. North is north, yeah. We're going to go over here somewhere. New Hampshire. I got Hornswoggle. It's okay. Castle in the Clouds. Horrible song. Great musical. Horrible song. Thank God I play this game with music now, or it would be stuck in my head right now. But instead I've got the beautiful, beautiful Commerce in the Peninsula track from EU4. La Fagne, Forêt de Maniel, Bois de Saint-Georges, Laboratoire de la Fagne, Centre de Question de Fagne, CDF. C'est à fait? C'est à fait. I believe it's fait. That's all that same stuff from the other direction. Oh, what are our choices? Chimay and Gall because I don't want to be close to you. Beaumont and Chimay. N53. My God. It's a national road. We can't possibly be in France then. Oh, they use A's. N53. It's French. Luxembourg? They also use the A road system. Belgium uses N's. N53. There's the N5. There's the N50. N60, and it's not a frickin' trunk road. But that's okay. Beaumont and Chimay. Oh, you figured the southern side, right? This is a throwback to our challenge on the second to last stream from now. There's Shimei. Shimei is south of us. And there's Beaumont. So we're in between these things. This must be the M53. It is indeed the M53. Where is Fognes? Well, we're 7 kilometers to Chimay and 18 kilometers to Beaumont. So this whole thing is 25 kilometers long, which means that's about 12, which means that's about 6, which means that's about 7. Do we see La Frogne anyway? Well, there's a turnoff. Which way do we go to get to the turnoff from the start? Go south to do that? Go back to the start location. To get to the turnoff, we went this way, which is north. So we're south of the turnoff. But not by much. We're like right there. But on the road. 3 points off because GeoGuessr's a little beach. That's okay. That was good. I enjoyed it. Great challenge. A lot of really interesting locations. Many different types of things to see. Fantastically done, Jeff. Thank you very much for sending that one in. That was JLim201. If you'd like to send in your own GeoGuessr challenge, please do. I welcome any and all challengers. You can go to geosetter.com or you can go to GeoGuessr itself and become a pro subscriber, but that is not required. Either location that you go, it will put in 5 places you would like me to visit, and then that will give you a link. You can send that link to me in a private message over Facebook or YouTube, and I will add you to the schedule. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel if you... sorry. I lost steam. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated everything as it happens. Until next time, cheers.